So I'm out here in the lovely Minnesota land, and I figured for those of you who aren't from this place, I could give you a few tips and tricks for things to look out for when you come visiting here, or when you get swept up and can't leave because you got caught in a conversation. So these are some of the habits that Minnesotan people may be prone to using on the daily. So if you find yourself in a grocery store and you're trying to scoot right past somebody, what you're gonna want to say is, "Oh, let me just scoot right by you there." And then that's the proper etiquette that you'll use. Op, op. And I'd highly recommend practicing your op in front of the mirror so that people don't hear you saying op. You know, that's just not the same as op. Let me scoot right by you. And you really want to emphasize that scoot right by you, because that's how you know that you're sincere. Now, okay, tip number 2. You may find yourself going out to eat with a couple of your Minnesotan friends, and you'll find that there's one last piece of pizza on the dinner plate, or maybe one last breadstick. What you don't want to do is go in there and reaching for it. You know, if somebody asks, would you like the last bite? You just say, no, I couldn't have another bite, I'm stuffed. Even if you are hungry, you're gonna want to leave that piece right there, because it's improper etiquette to take the last piece of anything. A lot of people fall prey to this one, so here's to you for not running into that. Now, when it comes to conversations and it's time for you to leave, you're probably gonna want to start that process about 1 to 2 hours early. You're gonna look at your watch and say, well, looks like it's about time for me to leave, or alrighty, well, I gotta get skedoodling, and then we're gonna start the process of leaving. So you're gonna start saying, well, it was delightful to be here, etc., etc. You'll walk to the door, you'll know maybe a 10 to 20 minute process. They'll walk you to your car, maybe another 10 to 20 minute process. You'll get to the car, you'll be invited back in. You'll go through the process again to make sure you use the bathroom. Probably should pack some snacks along the way too, because it doesn't hurt to have on hand, just in case. Okay, so another thing you're gonna wanna watch out for are the double negatives, or the double positives, or the double positive negatives. So if you ask somebody their opinion, or if they wanna do something, they might say, yeah, no. That'll be, yeah, no. It's like, nah, I'd rather not. Or, yeah, sure, double positive. No, that's a bad idea. I don't think I want to get behind that. And you'll be in a good place. So those are just some of the things you'll want to watch out for if you come into Minnesota land, because the culture here is a little bit different than around the west of the world. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and stay passive.